Right now at 12:30, the pension debate heating up at the state capitol. Attorney General Andy Beshear says the revised bill is still illegal in more than 10 ways. Metro Council President David James is calling for an apology. It comes after a heated meeting between people who live in West Louisville and one of President Trump's aides. And you have the chance to take home a $35,000 bottle of ranch dressing. Yes, only 2 bottles were made, and one of them is going to a very special couple. Well, the Senate has gone to recess without voting on Kentucky's pension reform bill. Thanks for sticking with us here. The Senate president says he's confident the bill will pass, but admitted it may not happen today. He did not say what was slowing down the bill, although there are questions remaining whether this plan can pass when it gets to the House of Representatives. President Robert Stivers gave Senate members until 1 p.m. today to take a better look at the legislation before it's debated on the floor. Throughout the morning, a couple hundred teachers have been demonstrating at the Capitol. Our political editor Chris Williams is following this story, and we'll have the latest coming up at 4 p.m. The neighbor charged with attacking Senator Rand Paul will make his first appearance in federal court today. Rene Boucher has agreed to plead guilty to a federal charge of assaulting a member of Congress. In that deal, he admitted the attack in November was over an ongoing dispute about yard maintenance. Prosecutors are recommending Boucher spend 21 months in prison. Well, help with flood recovery is on the way thanks to Louisville football coach Bobby Petrino. Earlier this month, the U of L football coach announced $100,000 would go to families affected by flooding. Half of that would come out of his own pocket. Petrino is expected to say how that money will be used coming up at 1 o'clock today. Well, at 12:32 on our Friday afternoon, yes, Friday, I'm joined by meteorologist T.J. Shuck, and while we're excited it's Friday, it's really cold, so we still have to wear those jackets, and spring's almost here.
It is. We're getting closer. It was awfully cold this morning. We had low and mid 20s. Decent recovery, all things considered. A lot of sunshine this morning, but those high thin clouds are working in, and those will thicken up as we go through the afternoon. We have managed to make it into the low 40s in most locations. Max HC radar not showing much going on. Got a little virga here and there. You can see here on the satellite picture some of those clouds really beginning to pick up the pace out to the west, and that's as a warm front works off to the east here. Our Morgan & Morgan HD camera network, Mid-America Security Systems cam on the east side of downtown. Again, you can see a little bit of sunshine filtering through the clouds. Temperatures with the southwest wind and a lot more sun earlier. 43 here in Louisville, 44 down in Shepherdsville, 39 in Paola up in Orange County. Madison there in Jefferson County, Indiana, still at 37. So as we progress through the course of the afternoon, it will stay a little bit on the cool side back to our southwest here. That's where that warm front's located. You can see those temperatures are right around 60 on the other side of the front. Unfortunately, we will not see that front arc its way far enough to the north to get us back into the milder air. Notice how we cool down and our precipitation chances pick up, which could include a bit of a wintry mix and even some slushy snow accumulation, especially east of Louisville where a winter weather advisory is out for, again, the counties just east and southeast of the metro, beginning at 7 this evening and going until 7 tomorrow morning. We'll tell you how much to expect coming up in the full forecast here in just a few.
Go in a more positive sense, so people can be receptive to your. I'm not going to get in a debate with you. I finished what I said.
Louisville city leaders are now reacting to the conversation between some of President Trump's advisors and people who live in the West End. Some who were there Wednesday night say they thought the behavior from those administration officials was unacceptable. Metro Council President David James is calling for an apology.
They were very dismissive of their conversation, very bullyish about even allowing them to complete a sentence. So it didn't go well at all.
That meeting was expected to serve as an introduction to a 13-point plan to revitalize places like West Louisville. Council President David James says he hopes to have future conversations with Governor Bevin about the issue. Tomorrow is the deadline in Governor Matt Bevin's auction to help blow up the tallest building in the state's capital. The Capitol Plaza Tower will be imploded on Sunday. The building closed in 2016, and Governor Bevin says he's auctioning off that chance on eBay to blow up bureaucracy. All proceeds will benefit the We Are Kentucky Foundation, which was started by First Lady Glenna Bevin. The auction closes tomorrow at 5 p.m., and right now the highest bid is at $8,600. Well, Churchill Downs spring season is just a few weeks away. The track is looking to hire dozens of people at a job fair tomorrow. Available jobs include event staff, security, bartenders, servers, cooks, valets, box office attendants, and more. If you'd like to apply, just head to Millionaires Row at Churchill Downs between 10 and 3 p.m. tomorrow. You can enter through the clubhouse gates and park in the Longfield parking lot. And you still have time to register for tomorrow's Anthem 5K Fitness Classic. It's the first leg of the Louisville Triple Crown of Running, and it gets going tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. It costs $45 to register, and proceeds will go toward the WHAS Crusade for Children. The Triple Crown races donated more than $77,000 to Crusade last year. You'll be able to hear that voice on American Idol on March 19th. That was Cody Martin singing. He went to Eastern High School here in Louisville. The new season of American Idol premieres Sunday night at 8 o'clock here on WHAS 11. An important note to pass along, you'll want to look at your screen right now because there's some showtimes changing. It includes Once Upon a Time, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and 2020. Entertainment Tonight and Inside Edition. And tonight on WHAS 11, we will air the semifinals of the ACC tournament from 7 until 11:30. A scary save by people on a cruise ship in the Bahamas. The reason why a woman fell off this cruise ship. And credit card debt at an all-time high. How much the average family owes.